found two.
Two properties.
Yes.
Two properties. And Mr. Dijkstra, what is the main difference between these two properties?
Well, they both suit your specification, of course.
Yes.
But it is a minor change in the region and the location
Minor
and
difference.
and the neighborhood.
Minor difference. Okay. Okay. Could you perhaps discuss the first property in your presentation?
These are the two properties we found for
Good.
you.
Okay.
And this is the first one I'm going to tell you something about.
Yes.
The first one is in Redgrave Close and it's a detached house. It also has a garage, as you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put some stuff in there, or
Things.
things,
Not
or
stuff.
your car.
Yes.
You said your son wanted a property less than an hour from the university,
Yes.
and here you can see ways he can travel to work, and it's by public transport or by car, or it's all less than 1 hour.
All right.
So it's good as he wants.
Mm-hmm.
In the property, that's maybe one small, it's a small bathroom.
Yes.
It has a bath and a shower. You said your son wanted or would like a bathroom with a bath for the children, because they love getting in the bath.
Yes.
But
Taking baths, yes.
taking bath, but this is a 2-in-1. A bath and a shower in one.
I see.
So you can both use it, the one to shower and one for bath.
Okay.
But it's a little bit small room.
Mm-hmm.
There are 4 bedrooms, 1 master bedroom, the left one, it's the biggest room, and then there are 3 smaller bedrooms for the children, and they look all like this. All the children's bedrooms.
Yes.
And for the kitchen, here you can see a small table. You can put a large table in there, so you can always eat your breakfast at the table. So the children don't go in front of the television.
Perhaps, yes, unless you have a television in your kitchen.
Yes. Or to the living room or something, that they don't with stuff from the breakfast, that they don't
Spill it?
yes on your sofa or something, that it gets dirty.
Yes.
And maybe the biggest plus point from this property is
Of this property. Yes.
is the garden.
Yes.
It's a quite large garden. You can sit over here in the sun. It's a good place to sit, and there is green enough for his children to play. It's enclosed by the bushes, by the trees, and by a fence, so they can play there without you having constantly watch them.
Yes, my son.
Yes.
I'm not going to be there all the
Yeah.
time.
Yes. And then your son wanted a hospital of excellent quality.
A nursery.
Nursery.
A nursery.
I
Nursery is a daycare centre for young children.
Oh.
Okay, so skip this bit,
Okay.
please.
Yeah. And then the schools. There are a lot of schools around in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood. You can see at this point is where the house is.
Yes.
And then you can see numbers of schools.
Okay,
in
so
the
which
neighborhood.
one is a good quality school?
Number 1 is already a good school.
Okay,
But
good.
there are multiple, so you can always choose if you think I want to go to, let's say number 3 It's also
good.
possible.
Okay.
But number one is 0.3 miles away, so it's very close to the property.
Great.
And the property costs £995 a month.
Okay. And when will it be available? Or is it available now?
Right away.
Right away.
Yes.
Okay. The second property then, perhaps, Steve.
Well, subsequently we found another property which is located in Hedgewood Grove. It's also a semi-detached house, as you can see on the picture.
In the picture.
In the picture, yeah. First of all, the working distance is pretty good. It's not so far from work for your son.
Yes.
It's about
The travel
yeah, the
distance,
commuting distance is about
exactly.
20 minutes.
Mhm.
So by public transport, it's like 30 minutes. So that's perfect, I think, for
Yes.
your wishes your son had.
Uh-huh.
After that, there's a big bathroom. So I heard he likes bathing. So
After that, so what do you mean?
the next topic,
Okay.
which is
the next
included
topic.
at
Okay.
the house, is a big bathroom.
Yes.
So he can take a bath, take a shower, and
Yes.
so there's 2 bathrooms in the house.
Uh-huh.
And furthermore, there are like 2 big bedrooms and 2 minor bedrooms for the children.
Bedrooms.
Yeah,
So there's
bedrooms.
a clear difference between bedroom and bathroom.
Oh, bathroom. Yeah,
Yes.
excuse me.
Okay.
So in total, there are 4 bedrooms.
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 Bedrooms. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I mean.
Yes. Okay.
So that's up, adds up to the wishes of your son. It has an open ground floor, so he can breakfast easy and
Have breakfast
have
easily.
breakfast easily, and
Yes.
there's a lot of light in the house, so that's also a pro. Quite of a con is that it has a small garden. It's a little bit smaller than the other properties' garden, but I think that shouldn't be a problem for all the other pros combined. So it still has a quiet garden on the south, so there will be a lot of sunlight. Well, again, we have here,
Yes,
let's
okay.
say it's a nursery this time. So the
Yes.
nursery is about 9 minutes from the house, from the property,
Yes.
and it's an excellent nursery. So we made a minor mistake by putting a hospital here. But
Yes. That can also be a nursery, but not in this
yeah,
context.
we can just expect it to be a nursery for
Go
this
ahead.
time. Also, there's a lot of primary schools around, and well, one of them is the best of all, and it's about 5 to 10 minutes from the house, so that's pretty
By
close.
car or
Um,
walking distance?
at the bicycle,
Bicycle.
yeah,
Okay.
it's
Is it safe
concentrated
to
in the.
cycle there?
I haven't done it myself, so
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
No.
But
so I don't know either.
depends on on who's the rider. So by car it would be like 2 or 3 minutes. So
Okay.
then you have excellent school right around the corner.
Good.
That was the second property. So
Price perhaps?
the price, of course, that is 1,200 quid per month.
1100.
1,100, excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
And is it available?
It's available right away, so he can enter the house whenever he wants. But
Enter
after
it. That
uh,
means to go into it. You
to
mean
go into the
move
house,
in.
move in
Yes.
whenever
Okay. Okay.
he
Thank
wants
you.
to move in.
Right.
So I hope that will suit your son's.
Okay. Saying
Wishes.
I hope is not client focused
I know.
as we remembered. Okay, let's. Your English is, I think, good enough. You make a few mistakes, and I've corrected the mistakes. You can hear them in your video. Rick, I like the fact that you started off saying you said your son wanted this, and then you illustrated this. This is something you could have done a little more, starting from my son's wishes and then illustrating how the property meets his requirements. I think it shouldn't be a problem. I think that is up to the client, not up to you, to decide whether or not it's a problem. So
Yeah.
you said the garden is small. I think it shouldn't be a problem. I think you can never decide this for the client. Perhaps the client thinks it is a big problem, isn't it?
Okay.
And you also said why it's a great garden. Why is it such a great garden? I mean, is it a great garden through the eyes from the perspective of the client, or do you like it? Because it's something you will have to let go. It's not about what you think, because sometimes we will have to sell terrible properties and still sell them. So try to leave your own opinion out of it. And okay, well, I think I've said most of the things I wanted to say, apart from the things I mentioned in the video. Okay,
Right.
good, thank you.